What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from PumaPlow. Welcome back to another gold crest by the one, the only Mr. Stevie here on the PC. Of course, do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? And welcome. And yes, this tractor is overkill for this rake, but that's okay. Overkill is underrated, according to the rest of the story on YouTube. Anyway, thank you guys for clicking on the video. I really do appreciate you guys doing that as always. Yeah, so today is grass pickup day, and we'll probably sell our wool today as well, as long as I remember to do that. So I'm probably going to forget. Let's just be completely honest here. I'm probably going to forget. But Big Bud on the pickup wagon and our John Deere 8530 OP edition, of course, on our rake. And I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to set up I'm gonna go ahead and set up GPS here. So auto width, no on the offset, and crank it way over here. Actually, yeah, keep going. Crank it way over. Can we get all three of these on one? Oh, it looks like we will. I didn't think we were gonna be able to. So like right there. Works for me. That works for me, boys. All right, so hopefully minimize that a little bit. Hopefully our Big Bud is fine back there. If he's not and he doesn't get it, that's fine. We will come back and pick it up ourselves if need be. And we need to actually slow down because we're going too fast for him, I feel like, anyway. Let's slow down a little bit and make sure we get it all when we rake, of course. Is it gonna get all that? Yeah, cool. So that's very neat. I didn't think we were gonna be able to get all three on a pass here with the rake. Very, very cool that we'll be able to knock it out. So it's the same amount of passes that we just did in the last video with the triple Moors set up over there to the left. We had all three of those rocking in the last video, and it works quite well. It works quite well. So in the corners, we might have to come back and clean up a little bit because my rake's probably, well, actually my rake shouldn't miss a thing, actually, now that I think about that. So we might not actually be able to get all three all the way across the field. Yeah, the rake is set. We're gonna rake everything. So like here, we're missing that pass on our right. That's fine. We'll pick it up with the next pass with the rake. So it's all good. It's all good. So it'll actually be more passes than we did with the other thing. But hey, who is counting? Please don't say me in the comments. I mean, maybe you are. That's fine. I'm not. Somebody has to count around here, so maybe it's you guys, not me. How about that? I'm down with that. Anyway, let's try running all out just to see. These should have the power to pull that wagon around. I mean, that wagon is limited at a certain speed, of course. Actually, what is its speed? Is he gonna clobber me? Okay. That particular wagon's able to go 18 miles an hour. So if I go, I don't even know how fast I'm supposed to technically rake here. Technically, he can go faster than me, so I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, whoa. Rake is like a little wide. I kind of forgot about that. Kind of forgot about it. Come on, bud, make the turn, buddy. Make the turn, and I can keep an eye on the Big Bud up there. He's at 65% now, so that's not terrible. I will, of course, have to keep an eye on him. So we will have to empty him eventually, right? We will have to go and empty him. We're not running course play. Course play, I'd be able to set it up just to go empty automatically, but this is okay for what we're doing. It's all good. We're raking all three passes right now. That's funny. And like moving all three. You know, when I first started, I was only moving two of the three, of course. Okay, he's like 96, 97, 98. Come on. 99, and he's full. Okay. Let's go jump in him. Oh boy. Oh man. Is this Big Bud doing wheelies right now? Like, this Big Bud is practically doing wheelies. Like, I understand 200,000 liters of grass is heavy, but come on, bud. Look at the fenders here. Like, my tires are darn near rubbing right now. Do we need to go get the big one? Like, legitimately? Do we need to go get Big Bud? And set Baby Bud to the side? Like, let's watch how much it'll come up when we empty here, and then we'll decide if we want to go get Big Bud. Because, wow. Like, I know this is heavy, but look at those tires. They're squatting so bad. Oh, goodness, guys. Baby Bud is just that sometimes. It's a baby. It's a baby. Alright, 200,000 liters of grass. Look at how ridiculous. Look at how ridiculous this is. Watch, he's going to start, like, coming up off the ground here in a second. Alright, I'm not going to move the camera. Hands off the mouse. In fact, I'm going to take a drink. Oh, he's already come up a bunch. Wow. Yeah, holy cow. Like, look, there's actually room there now. There's actually room between the tire and the fender. Oh, Big Bud. This is the Baby Bud after all, guys. Just remember that. This is the small one. Let's just, you know what? Park you there. Where are we planting currently? Actually, if I cross that bridge, he's right there. How do I get there? Cross this, then cross the bridge. He's on the corner of 20 over there. Okay. Let's go swap tractors. This one will plant, of course. It'll pull the planter around. Just fine for us. I cannot believe this thing's like, no. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. Wow. I've never really looked at the cab in this one. I've looked at the cab of the Big Bud. I've never really looked at the cab in this one. Oh, this isn't where I want to be. Actually, it is. Over here. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's. This might be too big for this bridge. Oh, there's no bridge. Cool. Thanks, Stevie, for not putting a bridge in here. I appreciate it, sir. Because if there's a bridge, I might have an issue pulling Big Bud through there in a minute. Over the river and through the woods to find the biggest bud of them all. Except for it's not, because it doesn't have triples. I don't know how to rhyme. Alright, let's just leave this here. We'll worry about planting in a minute. Like, that's off-screen work in a way, you know? Which I have been limiting myself to, which you guys know all about that already. By the way, fourth and final video of Epic Record Session. I believe this is the fourth one. I think so. I'm pretty sure. Because it's the second one since I took my break. And I did 2 before that, so that would make this number 4, right? Of the recording session that I'm doing today. And then I have to go do a couple Gold Crests. Or no, this is Gold Crest. A couple rattlesnakes. And then we're in great shape for a minute on YouTube. So, there's that. Oh, baby, look at the power here. The power of the Big Bud. 747. Dun, dun, dun. Needs a path. Man, the people on our Cherry Hill server would kill me right now. Just saying, this thing is filthy. This thing is... Okay, so biggest tractor, like, literally in the game. Okay. Big Bud 747 with, like, 1,100 horsepower or something. I believe it has 1,100 horsepower. We're going to put it on a loading wagon. Does that seem legit to anybody but me? We should have used the other Bud on the rake, and then it would have been 2 Buds, no waiting. That would have been funny. Where's our other Bud at? Where is our other Bud sitting? I don't know. Our one on our auger wagon. We'll use the John Deere, that's fine. Alright, let's go, Bud. Can you run this? Yes, you can, even though you're not supposed to be able to. Because you don't have a PTO. A power takeoff shaft. You don't have one, Bud. Bud, you're just for pulling. You're not for picking. You're not for driving stuff with your PTO. That's okay. So what we really need is like 3 tractors with wagons, and you set them all up, and then the first one just picks up till it's full, and then the second one picks up till it's full, and then, well, I'm sure you guessed it by now, the third one picks up till it's full. It's actually a very awesome way to go about this. Let's put you 25 back. All right, John Deere. I'll say, put your wings down, bro. I don't know if that Bud's gonna be able to make that turn. Buds and turns don't really get along. Except for he is whipping that thing. Oh yeah, Big Bud is a ripping it. Dude, he's destroying that auger wagon back there. He just made it like his play toy. Like, no joke, legitimate. Yeah. I mean, I hope with 1100 horsepower. Is it 1100 or did they change it? Because I know there was kind of a controversy about that when the Big Bud DLC was coming out. They had 2 different numbers out there for a while. Yeah, 1100. On the one thing, I think it said 900. And then they changed it to 1100. And, well, yeah. It's got power. It's got a lot of power. Just saying. We'll see how it gets when he gets full. Because he's only 40% full right now. So, let's whip this turn. Alright. Go nice and slow here so he doesn't, like, over-rotate or something and blow a rotator cuff. Is he going to get it all too, even? Wow. Big Bud for the win on the pickup wagon, boys. Who would have ever thought that we would be using Big Bud on the pickup wagons? I know I didn't. I would not have thought this, honestly. Like, I was going to put the John Deere on there and use the little tractor that I have on the rake. And then I was like, you know what? We need some horsepower because we have a hill here. So why not have, you know, why not have a little bit of horsepower, right? So there's that. Actually, I'm going to turn out to my right this time. Kind of follow that line. And then I'll swoop back around and in here in just a second. Got to go kind of tight right now, but it's all good. Big Bud is rocking this, man. Big Bud is rocking it. See, my goal is to be all straightened up before I hit any grass, so that in theory he's all straightened up before he hits grass, so that in theory he picks up everything. So, okay, he's at 75% full right now. He's losing a little bit of speed going up the hill, but not bad. Not terrible. It's getting dark on this map. It's not, but, you know, I like to complain about the dark, so we'll run lights on. 92, 93, 94%, 95, 7, 8, 9, and full. Not bad, bud. Not bad. See, this is where I say we need like 2 of these, because it'll be a lot better, a lot faster. Are you squatting too? I think you're squatting a little bit there, bud. That is a heavy loading wagon when you have it full, by the way. This is the loading wagon we use for pretty much everything, anywhere, ever. Because it holds 200,000, so you might as well, kind of thing. Just saying. You might as well. But I believe this tractor's... Yeah, oh yeah. Looking at it here, yeah. She's squatting good. So we'll do the same thing with this that we did with the Baby Bud. My hand is off the mouse. And hey, I'm going to take another drink even. So you can see it start to slowly rise. Big Bud is squatting, boys. This is the best, like, farm sim I've ever produced right here, okay? Just saying. This is the most fun I've ever had picking up grass, I think, in my entire life. Actually, on our Cherry Hill server on Fridays, no, Saturdays now only, on Twitch, twitch.tv/PumaPlow, links in the description below. What was I going to say? Oh, we did a bunch of grass picking that one night, but we used, like, you know, those choppers. like a Krone Big M or whatever, or Big X, I should say. We use those, and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. We did like a lot of millions of grass that night, but you know. All right, turn you back on. Follow me. Away we shall go. Back on our GPS course. Of course. GPS, of course, of course. Gotta have it. Gotta have the GPS. Alright, so the thing I want to do for next time I mow this patch is go ahead and leave myself some more room on the ends. It's a little tight on this end especially, so don't mow to the edge of the field. Leave a little room. Yeah, he's gonna miss a little bit there, but that's okay. Missed more than a little bit. We can always come back and clean it up later. Not a big deal. Let's roll it, bud. Oh, this is great. But yeah, the night we picked up all that grass on our Cherry Hill server, we did like 15 million or more or something. We ended up almost having 20 million liters total between what we already had in our storage and what we picked up that night. It was a lot. It was all you could do to keep up with the chopper, with all the trucks that we own. It was insane, honestly. It was really fun though. That was a good night. Let's go, bud. Out on the road. Out on the road. Yep, cut that car off, bud. Good job, bud. Let's go. I like having a big bud in tow. You guys like having a big bud sitting back there in tow? Are we getting that row? We're leaving a skipper. GPS failed me. GPS failed. That's okay. We'll pick it up later. Alright, we're at 63% full on bud back there. Not too bad. We're actually getting that row over on this side. At times. Not all the time. So we need to set our rake just a smidge bit narrower. Like 14 meters instead of 14.4. I don't know why it's set at 14.4. I think that's what the auto width was, so that's okay. We have little skippers here and there we can clean up later on. Actually, as long as they're in the real field, I don't really care. These out here in the quote out of the field in the grass, yeah, I care about those. But the ones actually in the field, I don't mind. 84, 85. I should have probably just emptied him when we turned around. That's okay. 90%. We're rocking it, boys. We are rocking it. Actually, let's just go back. 96. Pick the skipper up. Nope, that's not going to work anyway because he's full. Okay, let's just leave the skipper. Okay, need to empty him. Of course. Let's go, bud. Let's go, you squatty feller. You squatting big bud. I know what my problem is, guys, with this tractor right now. I'm not running triples. I wonder if technically it might make a difference. Because there's a lot of tire squish, obviously. Which is like my favorite addition they made to 17, by the way, was realistic tire squish. Yeah, so if you had triples, you would have 2 more tires on each side on the back. So you would have, you know, you'd be distributing your weight over, you know, more rubber. So I wonder if it wouldn't squash down as much. I wonder. That would be interesting, right? That would be very interesting to kind of figure that out, actually. Find a little bit there, a little bit here. Like I said, the ones in the field don't actually bother me. Not at all. Alright, let's get you back on GPS now, mister. We're driving all crazy like now. Alright, back on GPS. Let's do this. So that's 600,000 we just put in. That building only holds 800. I think if I'm going to mow this again, honestly, I will get... Well, hang on here. Let's figure this out. So far we're on our 4th wagon load. If we had the money, / we can lease stuff. How am I going to turn her here? this is the one where the guy went rogue on us a little bit. If we had the money / lease stuff where we could get as many wagons as this whole field, that'd be something. If I could start this field and not have to stop until I was done, and then just go like empty each one, you know, that'd be kind of cool. Even if I had another one, let's see, because yeah, I'm on my 4th fill up now. I really need like 1.5 more to probably get this field done. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and rock this out, and we'll probably be, well, we need to fertilize this field now. Do we need to plow? I really should have checked that. Don't I have periodic plowing on this map? I believe I do, but we should be good. No, yeah, we're good still. Okay. We need to keep an eye on this, because I know I've let it run before where I should be plowing and I haven't. So I definitely need to keep an eye on that a little bit better. But basically, guys, next time, if I remember, maybe we'll sell the wool. I keep talking about that, and we haven't done it yet, huh? Yeah, I really should do that. We're gonna leave a skipper again, guys. I don't want to do this. Let's just let's narrow up the old GPS just a little bit here, and then slide it over. Slide it way over there. Okay, let's go for a lap. But I do appreciate you guys watching. We are going to... Why didn't that raise up? It did raise up, but it's still cattywampus. We're going to go ahead and finish rocking this grass, and maybe we'll be harvesting next time or messing with the animals. You never know. Make sure you guys tune in for that. This has been the epic recording session of 4 videos in a row for the same series. And I'm going to go ahead and call it, because there's background noise now. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so. And as always, toodles.